Lionel Messi versus FC Barcelona, the contract battle that changed football forever. What happens when the world's greatest footballer, yes, we're talking about Lionel Messi, goes head-to-head with the very club that turned him into a global icon? How does a relationship spanning over 2 decades collapse into legal chaos, emotional breakdowns, and a battle over burofax letters? And most importantly, how did mediation save this fiery dispute from turning into a full-blown courtroom drama? From the dusty streets of Rosario, where a young boy with a growth disorder dared to dream, to the grand stage of Camp Nou, where he cemented his legacy as the G.O.A.T. This is the untold story of Lionel Messi's rise, FC Barcelona's fall, and a conflict that shook the foundations of world football. Imagine being so good at your job that your bosses write your first contract on a napkin. Now, imagine those same bosses telling you years later that you can't leave without paying $700 million. Welcome to the Messi Barcelona saga, where genius meets mismanagement and lawyers run the show. Get ready for an emotional roller coaster of ambition, betrayal, and redemption, sprinkled with a dash of humor and intrigue. So, what went wrong? What lessons can we learn from this billion-dollar saga? And why is the story of Messi versus Barcelona one every fan must know? Stick around, because this isn't just a football story, it's a life story. Let's rewind to June 24, 1987, in the humble city of Rosario, Argentina. In a small home filled with the lively chatter of a close-knit family, Lionel Andres Messi was born. His father, Jorge Messi, a steelworker, and his mother, Celia, who worked in a magnet manufacturing workshop, weren't wealthy, but they had a treasure trove of love and hope for their 4 children. From a young age, Lionel, or Leo as he was affectionately called, had one great love: a soccer ball. His grandmother Celia, yes, same name as his mom, became his biggest cheerleader. "This boy is special," she would tell anyone who'd listen. She even convinced his local club, Grandoli, to let him join the team at just 4 years old, where he dazzled spectators with his unmatched dribbling skills. But destiny had a challenge in store. At age 11, Leo was diagnosed with growth hormone deficiency. It was a condition that stunted his growth and demanded expensive treatments that his family could not afford. Jorge knocked on every door, seeking help. Clubs were interested in Messi but balked at footing the medical bills, until FC Barcelona stepped in. In 2000, 13-year-old Messi traveled to Spain for a trial with Barcelona. Enter Carlos Rexach, Barcelona's sporting director. After watching Messi glide past defenders like a hot knife through butter, Rexach knew this kid was a once-in-a-lifetime talent. Lacking a formal contract, he famously jotted down an agreement on a napkin that would go on to change football history. With Barcelona funding his medical treatment, Messi joined the club's famed La Masia Academy. Fast forward to 2004, a 17-year-old Messi made his first team debut. In the years that followed, he didn't just rise, he soared. Alongside legends like Xavi and Iniesta, under the tactical genius of Pep Guardiola, Messi led Barcelona to a golden era. 4 Champions League titles, 10 La Liga titles, 7 Copa del Rey titles. Countless individual awards, including 6 Ballon d'Ors during his time at Barca. Barcelona became synonymous with Messi, and Messi became the face of football. But as the trophies stacked up, so did the club's financial woes. While Barcelona thrived on the pitch, off it, the club was spiraling into financial chaos. Reckless spending on high-profile but underperforming players like Philippe Coutinho and Ousmane Dembélé strained the budget. By 2020, Barcelona's debt had soared past €1 billion. The club's management under then-President Josep Maria Bartomeu made questionable decisions, and cracks began to appear. For Messi, it wasn't just about the money, it was about trust. And that trust had been shattered. In August 2020, Messi dropped a bombshell. He wanted out. He sent a burofax, a formal legal document in Spain, declaring his intention to leave, citing a clause in his contract that allowed him to exit for free at the end of the season. Barcelona's response? A resounding no. They argued that the clause had expired and demanded his €700 million release clause if he wanted to leave. The football world went into a frenzy. Could Barcelona really let their talisman go? Could Messi afford to stay? Instead of escalating into a courtroom showdown that could tarnish both Messi and Barcelona, both sides agreed to mediation. The mediators, led by a team of Spanish sports arbitration experts and Messi's legal counsel, sought a middle ground. Messi's representatives, Javier Tebas, La Liga's president, played a key advisory role, though indirectly. Barcelona's legal team, led by Roman Gomez Ponti, who sought to protect the club's fragile finances. Mediators, an experienced panel from the Spanish Football Federation, stepped in to facilitate discussions. The sessions were intense. Messi wanted clarity and respect, while Barcelona sought to retain their global icon without bankrupting the club. After weeks of back and forth, they reached a compromise. Messi would stay for one more season but leave as a free agent in 2021. In August 2021, Messi held an emotional press conference announcing his departure. Tears flowed freely as he said, "I wanted to stay, but it was impossible." Days later, he joined Paris Saint-Germain (PSG), marking the end of a 21-year love story. Mistakes and lessons learned. Barcelona's mistakes. Financial recklessness led to dependence on one player. Poor communication and leadership created unnecessary conflict. Messi's mistakes. Trusting vague contract clauses without detailed scrutiny. Lessons for all. Transparency and communication. Clear contracts and honest conversations prevent disputes. Plan for the future. Don't let one player, no matter how great, become the foundation of a club. Despite the bitter ending, Messi and Barcelona's legacy remains intertwined. For fans, Messi will always be La Pulga, the little boy who gave them unforgettable memories. From humble beginnings in Rosario to redefining football at Barcelona, Lionel Messi's story is one of triumph, heartbreak, and resolution. But what's next? To find out and uncover more incredible stories, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, you won't want to miss the drama, the laughter, and the life lessons in our upcoming videos.